What's up, everybody? I'm the Gambling Melon. Welcome back to another NFL predictions video. Right now, it's NFL Week 7. We got a great slate of games that we're going to preview for you today. We're going to talk overs, unders, spreads, straight up predictions. We got everything that you're going to need to have a great NFL week so that you can stay in the green. We're going to be previewing 6 games for you. We got 3 really good games and then 3 other games that are really good. We got 3 games. I think these are 3 of the best games this week. We got a Chiefs-Niners Super Bowl rematch. We got a Vikings-Lions. Whoever wins that is easily the best team in the NFC. Easily. We got a Jets-Steelers matchup. That one's actually not that good of a game. But we got, on Monday night, we got Ravens-Bucks. Ravens-Bucks is going to be a great game. We got bunch of good quarterbacks, bunch of good matchups, bunch of good defenses. I can't wait for this week of NFL football. I just can't wait. We're going to start off with, as I mentioned, one of those great games. We got Lions at Vikings. Now, I'm a Vikings fan, as you guys know if you watch these videos, which isn't that many people, but right now the Vikings are 1.5-point favorites. And I really think that this is a game where the Vikings are going to win. I'm a bit skeptical. I started the week off once the Lions destroyed the Cowboys on Sunday. I was like, this is a trap game. Or not a trap game. Lions are just going to bully us. They're going to be better than us. But then I took a look at who the Lions have beaten. Okay, Lions, they have a win over the Rams. They have a win over the Cardinals. They have a win over the Cowboys. They have a win over the Seahawks. These aren't very good teams. Some of them are good teams. Some of them are all right teams. They lost to the Bucs, who is the best team they've played. And I think the Vikings are a step above all those teams. I think that Brian Flores is going to make Jared Goff look like Jared Goof again. That's what I think. I think the Lions' offense, while it's good, I think it will struggle against the Vikings. I think the Vikings' offense is good enough. They have great coaching that the Vikings would just be able to kind of just destroy the Lions on that side of the ball. I don't think the Lions' defense is as good as people think it is. I think they've just played bad teams. I think they're going to kind of get exposed. That being said, I think the Lions' defense is a lot better. Unfortunately, they're going to be without Aiden Hutchinson for the rest of the season. Aiden Hutchinson is easily their best player on that team. And because of that, I think they'll have some struggles. But I still think they'll be very good. Right now, I think you should take the under. The over-under is currently 50.5, which is very high, especially for a Vikings game. The Vikings defense, like I mentioned, are very good, and the Lions defense is very underrated. People just think, who are the best players in this game? And they think Jefferson, Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs, Aaron Jones. They say T.J. Hawkinson's back. And they think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I do not think this game will be high-scoring. I think this will be low-scoring. So bet the under. Next game, we got Texans at Packers. This will be a good old-fashioned shootout, I believe. I really do. The over-under is 47.5. I'm taking the over. The thing with this game is, obviously, the Texans are not going to be without Nico Collins for a while. And while that didn't seem to affect the Texans last week, they were also playing the Patriots. Packers are a lot better than the Patriots. Obviously, it's in Green Bay. That being said, I really think the Texans will win this game. The Texans had one really bad game against the Vikings. And I think that the Packers, while they are good, I don't think the Packers' defense is... They're not the same level of good. Packers' defense is really fast and is opportunistic and plays aggressive. They're not so good in between the 20s. They get a lot of turnovers, which is really good. They get stops on 4th and 3rd down, which is really good. But I think the Texans will be able to take advantage of that. They got a good quarterback, a smart quarterback, a quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over at all. And I think that the Packers are going to be struggling. I think their offense is going to be able to work well, but I just trust the Texans' defense a bit more, especially in Green Bay. I've looked at the weather. The weather is going to be pretty nice, which kind of benefits the Texans because the Packers' run game is just a bit better, and they're a bit more reliant on it because Josh Jacobs is just better than whoever is running in the backfield for the Texans. They just traded Cam Akers and Joe Mixon. He might play. We'll see. So I think the Texans definitely should win. They're -3. Packers are -3 favorites, which is good. I think the Texans will upset the Packers this week. I would not be surprised if the Texans blow them out, but I do think it'll be pretty close. And in that case, I'm going to pick the underdog, and I'm going to take the over because I really could see a scenario where either team wins, so that picking that underdog gives us that extra flexibility, which I really like. And the over 47.5, I think this game will be in the 30s, which will cover it easily. If not, if there's Packers get a lot of turnovers, then they can definitely win. But even then, they'll still be in the 20s. I don't see any scenario where this game is just completely low scoring and bad football. I think this will be a great football game to watch. It's a shame that it's at the same time as Lions Vikings, so you gotta kind of switch between volume on the YouTube multi-view type setup. But I think this will be a great game. Next game, got Titans at Bills. This is a game where I just like to pick a game just to throw into a parlay where there's one team that easily should win, but I'll talk about it for a bit. I think the Bills are a team that kind of have the AFC East locked down. I mean, they beat the Jets. They're the only team in that division with a winning record. If they have a very easy game this week, and then they'll be 5-2, and then they're just going to keep rolling. I think the Bills are going to be set up pretty well down the stretch. They're minus 9-point favorites on Sunday, and that may even get bigger because this line started off at 8.5. I think the Bills will win this game. I think they'll dominate. They got Amari Cooper. That really helps the offense. Their defense, I don't think their defense is as good as it's been in the past, but it's going to be good enough to shut down Will Levis. Will Levis is probably the worst quarterback in the NFL. That's not Deshaun Watson. Obviously, I'm a South Carolina fan, so I hate Deshaun Watson even more than you do. So, yeah, Deshaun Watson, he's not good, but he's not even playing in this game. And we're not even talking about the Browns today anyway, except for that moment. So I think Will Levis is not going to be that good in this game like he normally is. I think he'll try to do, the more Will Levis tries, the worse he gets, which is unfortunate because he's a great SEC quarterback. But I don't think that the Titans will be able to move the ball against the Bills well enough for them. I think the Bills will be able to move the ball pretty well. Now I think this game will definitely be an over game. I think the Bills will dominate the Titans, and I think they'll dominate them so badly that they'll get garbage time to that Will Levis will finally be able to succeed. So I think definitely could see that happening in this game. Moving on, game of the year so far. We got Chiefs at Niners. I can't wait for this game. This game, big thing I'm looking out for is how good are the Chiefs. Obviously, the Chiefs have Grandpa Travis Kelce. They don't have Isaiah Pacheco. They don't have Rashee Rice. Obviously, they didn't have him 2 weeks ago. They had a bye last week. But they don't have him. They're not going to have him on Sunday. I think the Chiefs will win. I do. I feel like Mahomes is just inevitable. And the Niners are favored, which is shocking. Thing with the Chiefs-Niners, I don't really think any scenario where the Niners can beat the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs just have the Niners number. I feel like the Chiefs just, every time they pitch them, they're just pitching shutouts. I think the Chiefs' defense knows how to beat the Niners. And I don't think the Niners' defense knows how to stop the Chiefs. I think they're too structured, and the Chiefs are a bit more unstructured in how they play. So I really think that the Niners will lose this game. Its spread is minus 1.5 for the Niners. And the Chiefs, I think, will cover that. Over-under is 47. Like I mentioned, the Chiefs have a great defense. Always bet the under in Chiefs games. The Chiefs defense, whenever people think of the Chiefs, they always think about the 2019 Chiefs, where that team was scoring 50 touchdowns, scoring 35 points a game. That is not this Chiefs team. The Chiefs' best weapon is Travis Kelce, and he hasn't been that elite for multiple seasons. And I just don't think that this game will be high scoring at all. You pick the under. Moving on to Sunday Night Football, we got Jets at Steelers. I got the Steelers winning this game. They are starting Russell Wilson for some reason, but if they think he's better than Justin Fields, I'm going to have to believe him. And if he's better than Justin Fields, they're going to be better. As long as he doesn't turn the ball over, they should be fine. I think he has less of a ceiling to Russell Wilson when compared to Justin Fields, but I think they will be fine. Jets are minus 2. It's in Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin has a great record as a home underdog. I want to pick the Steelers, and I'm going to pick the Steelers. This will be a low-scoring game, though, because both these teams have very good defenses. Over-under is 39. I'm picking the under. But watch out, though, because even though the Jets did trade for Davante Adams, everyone has all this hype coming in because they say Russell Wilson stinks, Davante Adams is good. Davante Adams isn't even going to be playing in this game, and Russell Wilson, he'll be fine, I think. I think Russell Wilson will be fine. I think Sean Payton just was not a good coach for him. And I think that they will win. Moving on, Monday Night Football. We got Ravens at Buccaneers. I think the Ravens are going to be inevitable this season. I think the Ravens will probably win out. I think the Ravens are that good. I think they had a bit of a hiccup the first 2 weeks, and they're just going to win like 13 of these next game. Go like 13-4, 15-2 type of range. I think the Ravens are going to be really good. Their offense is unstoppable. And the Buccaneers, they had a great game on Sunday, and they kind of just used all their tricks against the rookie quarterback and Spencer Rattler. They look so good. But I think this will be kind of exposing them a bit. I think they'll play good well, though, and this will be a high-scoring game because both these teams have very good offenses. So take the over. It's 49.5. I don't really see a way it will be low-scoring. So I definitely think the Ravens will win this game and cover the minus 3.5 spread, and it'll be over. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.